Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you wanted to join me today because today I'm going to give you my 5 best zero waste beginners tips. It was requested loads of times during my last video and on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot, so I thought I would share with you my 5 beginners tips. This is all based on my personal experiences, so if it doesn't work for you, if you disagree, feel free to comment. I would love to hear you out. But yeah, I hope you're interested and let's go. The first tip is related to plastic bags, which for me is something that is so essential in the terms of zero waste. My first tip is use a canvas bag instead of a plastic bag. This is something you've probably heard 1,000 million times, but it is really necessary to get started, and it is my #1 tip. But of course this doesn't have to be boring or not aesthetically pleasing. In what way? I have picked up loads of canvas bags within the last 6 months because I wanted to have something that would go well with my outfit, or something that looked nice or had nice pattern on it. The different ones I have are for instance this cactus one. I have this aesthetically pleasing geometric hope writing on it, and then I have this ombre-ish blue color which is also pretty lovely to look at. So yeah, you can find these all different places in all different stores. So yeah, go pick up some canvas bags and you can style them with your outfit, and you can so many great things about canvas bags. I love them. And yeah, just skip the plastic bags whenever you can, which is basically always if you carry canvas bags. Next tip is kitchen related, because we produce a lot of trash when we cook and when we store food. Skip and toss and refuse to use cling wrap, aluminum foil, all these single use products that are completely unnecessary, and now I'll show you why. Instead, store your food in glass or stainless steel containers. This is much more sustainable. It's super practical. I love this. I have sizes like this and sizes that are even larger than this for meat or bread or vegetables or soup. Everything can basically stay in this. And for smaller leftovers, I have my zero lunch box. I have a few versions of this, but this is the bento box if I'm not mistaken, and I will link it down below if you want to check this out. It is a 3-layer lunch box which have 3 different containers in it, and I usually store pasta or rice or just small knickknacks that you probably will eat the next day anyway, or maybe take with you in your lunchbox, so you kind of already went to the next step there. Yeah. Use containers that last you a really long time. Stainless steel or glass will last you probably forever. For something beverage related or something liquid, I usually use milk bottles like this. This holds 1 liter exactly, so that is awesome, and you can get this in some grocery stores. I believe I got this in my local grocery store anyway, but you can also find them in thrift stores and where else not. You don't really have to go out and spend a huge amount of money on these products. I got my glass in thrift store for £1.50, something like that, and you can usually find them in lots of thrift store and secondhand stores. So that is my tip #2. Ditch the cling wrap and aluminum foil and switch them out for some glass and stainless steel. Yeah. My tip #3 is go for naked packaging whenever you can. Naked packaging is no packaging, if you wondered. All our vegetables and fruit and stuff like this is non-packaged, which I prefer, and I find this sometimes in the supermarket. There are small selections of fruit without packaging. Otherwise we go to the farmers market every Wednesday and every Saturday to pick this up in our canvas bags. Yay! The tip relating to naked packaging and zero packaging that really got me going was refuse to buy plastic. If it's in plastic packaging or in a plastic bag, something like this, I didn't buy it. It can sound a bit tough, a bit harsh, especially if you're a beginner and you just want to get started, but really the best way to get started is just to refuse to buy it. My next post is regarding work or school cafeterias, places like this, where most of the stuff usually comes with plastic knives and forks, and sometimes as well plastic plates. I get around this cafeteria without producing any waste, which is also, in my opinion, pretty easy. I usually bring with me my banana leaf bowl. This is super lightweight, so if your food at your cafeteria is sorted by price or it has to be weighed before you can purchase it, something like this is really awesome. Other than that, you can also use the zero lunchbox related opportunities. And for forks and knives and such, you can bring something made of bamboo, or this famous spork thing, I believe that I have heard of somewhere. But I have this set in silver, which is something I inherited from my grandfather. And the great thing about this is it's super tiny, and the smaller the better if it has to fit in a school bag or in your purse or something like this. So this I always carry around with me, because you never know, sometimes you end up in a situation where you have to eat with some people and the thing that you can eat with plastic. So yeah, always bring something like this. When the food prices are determined by weight, something lightweight. You can also get these in really thin bamboo, if I'm not mistaken, but you can find this loads of places. Tip number 3. Yay! Last tip is something that is really important to me, and I touched the subject slightly in my last video, but it has something to do with straws. Yeah, because straws are usually almost always made of plastic. Sometimes they're made of cardboard, something like that as well, but let's face it, that is super unpractical, because it gets soft and mushy and whatnot, and that's not that's disgusting. We don't want that now. But straws. My tip regarding straws is usually, when you can, you just say no straw please. It's super simple. It's a tiny bit of waste, but it is one step towards the path of zero waste. So something like refusing to use a straw is really essential. At restaurants or at bars, some places like this, they usually do this as a service to you. They put in a straw because it looks nice and it's convenient to you. So usually you have to say yourself, no straw please, otherwise you will get one. The question is not put before you before your beverage is delivered. So usually you have to say no straw please. If you're feeling frisky, glass straws. And I love these. These have been a lifesaver for me, because I love making smoothies and cocktails and drinks, and we make our own soda and something like this, and it just looks nice with straw in it. Also, if you have people over, it looks really nice. It looks 10 times as nice with a glass straw or stainless steel straw instead of a plastic straw. I love this. Glass straws are usually a bit expensive though. I know stainless steel straws are not as expensive, and you can get them lots of places. I got a 4-pack of glass straws with a little cleaning brush that came with it. Really practical and lovely. So if you're feeling frisky, you can do something like this, or if you feel this is an opportunity that is too expensive or not unnecessary in one way or the other, you can just refuse to use straws completely. These were my 5 tips. I hope you liked them, and I hope you could use them for something. If you have another tip or something that you would like to tell me or share, you can just leave a comment down below, because I would love to read it and check it out. And yes, I'm always looking for great tips on how to zero waste, so you could just leave down a comment anytime. Also, leave a comment if this is something you feel that you want to try out or to do. That would make my day. You can always follow my zero waste process on Instagram, where my name is Gittemary, and on Facebook, facebook.com/thepictureofmary. And you can always follow my blog, gittemary.com, where I post almost daily. So yeah, have a really nice day guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!